How's everybody doing there? I have had a crazy, crazy day. As you can tell from my hair, it is going cuckoo. But anyway, we are just going to have a little fun. So I want to show you the mess I have on my desk. I have been working, planning our Zoom crop for, hello, Beth. Hey, how are you? Um, uh, Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I know you have another name, but okay, Donna, maybe, I think. Okay, so, so here we go. We are talking about our Zoom that is coming up soon. Okay, we are trying out a pre-create 10 Zoom. Hello, my sweet neighbor Dina. How are you? And Shelly Morales. Oh my God, did I get you? No way. Nice to see you, sweetie. Um, uh, yes, I am so happy to see you guys. Hello, Anna. How are you? Tennessee is in the house also. So I'm going to go over the pre-create schedule, Zoom. We are going to do this on Saturday. Hello, Sharon, my dear friend, and Joan. Thank you so much from Virginia coming in. Um, what I have planned is a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. crop, Zoom crop on uh, Saturday, the 26th, okay, Central, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time. Um, it's kind of like an open house. You don't have to be there for the entire time. I am going to put the plan up on my page in just a little bit after we get it set up so that you know if you have a time that you really want to be there, like you want to share recipes. So as of right now, that might be at 3 p.m. So if you want to do that, then come to the 3 p.m. hour so that you can make sure that you see the recipes that we're sharing. Okay. I know it sounds crazy, recipes during a Zoom crop, but we're talking about recipes that would help us stay energized and easy for the actual event, like maybe pre-planning a couple of things, right? That's what we're talking about. Different things that we can do. So yes, it's. I really would love to have some experienced create people, but I really also want to have somebody that is a newbie, so that kind of stuff. Hello, Mary Beth Edge. So nice to see you, my Canadian friend. How are you doing? Happy late Thanksgiving. Um, so I'm going to, in my class, I don't even know at what time it is. Somewhere, I think it was at lunch, but somebody else went at that time. So my class is on the, let's say 1 o'clock hour, and it is the name tag for yourself, not the tag like we're doing for the class, but a name tag for yourself. And I put together a couple of different name tags that you might want to be able to replicate. Yes, I did use the beautiful vellum that came in the invitation. I know, it's so beautiful. I had to use it. And it really hurts my heart. And you can see that I have not been able to let these pieces go. But it made a really pretty name tag. So it's for a good cause. But you can see my plan is, okay, so if you want to make this class, I'm going to let you know what I used. And that being the vellum that comes with the Create. But if you don't have the vellum that comes with the Create, you can use Plano vellum of whatever you already have if you don't want to use that one. So this is the little name tag that I put together. What do you think? It is a little dress, okay? It's a little dress that kind of looks like a little fan, but it's not a little fan. It is the entire little dress. And because I like more is more is more is better, I have a little dress, but it is in layers. So the layers kind of help it stand up. It makes it look really good there. Okay, so and then the little scroll at the bottom is where we put our name at it. I thought it would be cute if we wore them. It's the year of fashion, right? So I thought Create 10 should have a little dress, but no, it does not have Create 10 on it. It doesn't have space to put all our pins and that kind of stuff. So I thought maybe you might want to have yours different, but This was my first idea. Okay. And then the more traditional tag is like this. So it has a place for you to put, this is the, I guess I should say spoiler alert, if you haven't gotten your box and you don't want to see what's in it, it's the frame that's around it. So close your eyes for a second so I can show. This is the frame from class 1 in Create. It's the one that you can put ribbon through it. So also that is, you can use the vellum that came in. It had a tiny little piece of what is it called? Francesca paper. The Francesca paper that I had left over, and I kind of used it in pieces. I mean, you can't tell because there's more stuff on top of it, but that's Francesca, and she is like a quilt underneath. There's little tiny pieces, and that's how I put it together. I am using like a green, forest green color, and because this is for my pins, I have like 3 layers. So it's like 2 layers of the green and then the actual, you see the actual Francesca paper, and then also the layer that's on top. So that's super easy. The letters here, it's the by the letter dies and all capital. I have those here also somewhere in my stash. Here they are. Okay. So that's the first thing that I used, and I made them about 5 times, one in maybe 2 or 3 in gold and about 5 in the green, and kind of offset them a little bit so you kind of make yourself a little shadow, make them a little higher than what you have. And then the Create at the bottom, I just left blank because I thought, you just want to see my name, right? So that is, and then I thought we could put them on with magnets or with a pin, whatever you have. Yes, they were Wendy Sweets. They were on, right now they're on sold out, but they were on her website. I know it's crazy, but they were on her website. And they're really, really nice block letters. What is it? Maybe about an inch. Yes, they're about an inch and a quarter tall. Okay. And then the ones at the bottom are also from her, and I will show you all my different letters. Not the super fancy curly Q ones, but the ones that look like this. Okay. So, and that is a set that comes in, yes, I'm looking for all my sets. Okay, so this is the one that says alphabets. Okay, I want to say 3 of them come in a set, but I use the plain block letters and all capitalized. So on the actual name tag. Okay, so you can easily use whatever color you want for the background. It is a little bit bigger than the 5x7. This frame is right on the edge, if I'm correct, of 5x7. So I wanted it to kind of make sure that we fit it. So that's why it's a little like a 1/16 of it bigger. So that's what we have on that part. Um, Super easy. Then you just grab some ribbon, and I used rose gold because that's what I had out. It's not because I planned it. It's because that's what was on my desk, and I kind of just stuck with it. Okay. So hello, Kathy. How are you? That is the one that is more traditional. Okay. And then I put together some that are not so traditional. Okay. And if you don't want to use the vellum, maybe you want to use acetate. So this one is very similar. It is acetate, and then it's vellum, and then it is, this is Phoebe. Yes, that one is Phoebe. And then the very back is the dress form. And I'm just saying, it's the year of fashion. Shouldn't we all have dresses on? I know we have that little cute hat. I thought the hat what might be fun also to put our name on it, but I just thought the dresses would be cute. So I did this one. Okay, and then I recreated, so this one also kind of turned it into a little name tag, right? Same plan. It's just the one with the little corset, right? Because there's a corset in the class. Maybe we want 2 or 3 name tags. Maybe we want to wear the corset dress for the name tag. So I only pulled out I Okay, with this, you need a template, okay, because you want to figure out on your little scraps of vellum where you want to cut, okay? So I just use those little tiny wings, is what I'm calling it. And that is where, hi, Joy, how are you? So those little wings is where I wanted, that big rose there to be in the little yellow. I thought that would be really cute. I didn't realize I was going to cut the whole thing out, or else I would have been using it like, better spaces. And then this needs to be, to me, needs to be kind of heavier to kind of hold on to your shirt. So it's probably also about 2 or 3 layers. I have the back also pretty, and the scroll is 1 inch by 7. I will show you on um, Saturday how I used it, but you know how to, loosen up the fibers of us, kind of curl it up, like the quilling thing. I was using some tweezers because we're inking. I pulled out a little ink, and that's hard for me. You know that I don't like the messy part of the inking. Hello, Dell. How are you? So I'm just talking about the little name tags, my participation of the Zoom crop. There's the sample of just, okay, a corset, the little wings. I have the shiny mirror gold, and then the what do we call it, matte gold right in the center. Okay, so that's how I kind of put that one to low. Hello, Miriam, how are you? I haven't heard from you in forever. How are you doing? So that's what I was thinking on this. Beatrice, thank you so much for the shout out. Oh, you're so sweet. I think this is just so cute, right? So and then uh, the last little dress that I think kind of looks like a little dress, I also have a little piece of acetate, and then a little piece of vellum just to kind of dress it up. So whatever dress you want to use, I'm just kind of giving you samples of of what I came up with, and I will show you. I'll bring the camera down a little bit more. This one is my crop at home one. I did the same, but I used Annalise because I have a lot of Annalise. Oh my gosh, I think I have 5 packs of Annalise. I have one that was in my box. I have one that I got from Annie in her box. I had, 3 more from, because okay. So I have a lot of Annalise. I'm thinking of using Annalise a lot for my Create 10 as sloppy copies because I love Annalise and I have a lot of it. So I'm kind of using it as my template, and it's working out really well. I really like it. Okay, so here's the crop. And on this one, I just put crop at home, and the same thing here on the very top. Uh, oh, your queen, you're at Kathy. Okay. And then I just put different spots, and I think that we could keep more tags more pins to this, right? Um, One you brought from me too. Oh yes, Dina, see, that's why I have 5. That's it. I had at least 2 from Crop at Home. Is that 3? Crop at Home 3, and then I had one from you, and then yeah, there you go. That's exactly why I have so many. If you want to borrow it back, let me know. You know where I live. Okay, so let me move this down so that you can see my big mess of stuff. And then I can kind of go over what the schedule is for Create. Let me see if I could see my iPad from here. I can probably read it out to you guys. Um, yeah. Okay, so Zoom crop is happening on the 26th, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The link to the Zoom crop is going to be on my page. It's going to be on the Texanas. It's going to be on the Yellow Roses. It will be, I think, in the North Carolina Tar Heel ladies. If you want me to post it on your specific state, let me know, and I'll post it that way. So I think you have to invite me or something. Okay, so it starts at 9 a.m. We are having a super wonderful time. We're going to start it off by setting our intentions, trying to see what is important and what are we doing, why are we creating, and why are we crafting. So Michelle Compton is going to give us a little starter, and it's going to be awesome. And then we're going to start at 10 a.m. It's going to be Q&A time. So it's just an open Q&A. Eve Young is going to host that hour, 9 a.m. Central Time. Yes, ma'am. Central Time, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. All day Saturday. It's kind of a drop in and drop out whenever you have time to come out and hang out with us, or you can stay the whole day, whatever you have time for. So Eve Young is going to do the 10 a.m. Time at 11 a.m. Now, mind you, if it goes a little bit late or a little bit earlier, it's that time frame. I will try to entertain you in between to make sure we stay on time. Uh, 11, we have expert prep tips from Pamela Densmore. So she is super organized person, and she's going to help us give us tips on how to stay organized before this crop starts, after the crop starts. I think it's going to be a really, really informative time for all of us. And when somebody is speaking, we're going to try to do like the raise the hand thing if you have questions. I am not a professional for Zoom, but I'm going to try to manage the time frame and making sure that everybody is heard. Um, so then we have at 12 noon, we're going to have questions also about the cutting instructions. I am barely on class 2. I say that I am stuck on stupid on those tags. I love them. And I just keep pulling out more stuff that could go on it. And so I need to move on. I think I'm on the third bobble that I need to cut. Um, they are so gorgeous. Bye, Donna Baker. I'll talk to you later. Yes, from Pennsylvania. Um, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I couldn't see that. Okay. So we have the expert tips from Pamela at 11. 12 is going to be cutting instructions. So if you are coming up with some questions that you don't know what to do, hopefully we will be able to answer them as a group. So that is going to be Eve Young that will be hosting that hour. At 1 p.m., we have organizational strategies with Nicole coming up. Nicole Craig. I want to say Nicholas, because I have a Nick. Nicole Craig at 1 o'clock. Okay. And then as of right now, we have 2 p.m. is open. So that means I will be talking. It is favorite crop recipes, how to fuel yourself, how to prep yourself before and maintain yourself happy during create. But also, we have obligations, we have families, we have kids coming in and out. So just talking about maybe your favorite recipe. Let me tell you, I am famous for my taco soup, and I take it to probably every crop that I attend. Dina can tell you. I've probably taken it to every single crop we've ever been to, right, Dina? Uh, it is taco soup or enchilada soup, and I will give you the recipe. It goes in a crock pot. Now that works great for us ladies when we go to a crop. It is not necessarily my husband's favorite to have. Yes, thank you, Dina. But I will make sure that I have stuff that he likes so that he's happy that during that time frame. And then also tons of water, standing up, moving, that kind of stuff. That is going to be at 2 p.m. And then somebody came up with a really good idea. And I want to say it was Jenny Ward, but she did not. This is your first event, Pat. Yes, Pat Goodwin. You need to be at this crop because we are going to give you all the expert tips. So I want to say it was Jenny Ward that asked for tools and extra cutting, crafting, easy, making things easy for you during your create, before your create. Like right now, my goal is to try to do a class a day so that I can enjoy the process. I can easily cut this and be done in probably 2 or 3 days, but I want to really soak it in. So I'm forcing myself to do like one class a day. uh, so Jenny Ward was talking about tools to make sure that we have tools that I don't know, a sticky tool, a scraper tool, wrapping your magnets in that Glad wrap, those kind of things. Maybe you guys have separate brands. um, I am not the best of stampers. So I ordered I think it's officially called the Misty. So I think this is a generic Misty because it doesn't quite look like a Misty, but it's kind of a Misty, and a Misty is one of those stamping pads. I got it on Amazon, so we can talk about those kind of things that might help each other have a successful, happy, joyful, filled, crafty time with each other. Mama Disney, hello, how are you? Um, 10 minutes to hope to join you. Oh, thank you. Okay, and I know that you guys want to see this on YouTube, but I'm kind of keeping it as a private time for those ladies that are there. Uh, it's not fair for everybody else to be on and have to have permission to be on. Maybe some people don't want to be on YouTube for the whole world to see them. So I'm keeping it as a private time so that way you are completely free to ask whatever you want to ask. It is not going to be recorded. Um, and then I think somebody else asked, so because nobody is signing up for these things, if you want to talk about tools, I will be more than happy to let you talk about tools. The other idea that somebody came up with was looking at the ballroom and talking about how do you get into the ballroom. That is part of the most fun thing you need to have. And so we'll go over how you get into the ballroom, listening to where you're at, making sure that you have a camera, speaker, mic, all that kind of stuff. You need a camera, a speaker for the Zoom. You cannot be in the Zoom if I cannot see your face. That is very, very important. Um, and then number at 5 p.m. we're talking about overcoming obstacles during create and staying on time. Everybody always says, "I ran out of time. I missed a step. I don't know what to do." So we're just going to talk about that and see what, and as a group, nobody is hosting that hour, so you'll hear me again talk. But it, as a group, we can kind of come up with suggestions that maybe you did. Maybe you have, I don't know, a little TV table that you put on the side and say, okay, I couldn't finish class 3, so I'm just going to put it on this TV table and move it into another room and then start class 4. I think Anna Griffin says like you need to, turn around and reset. Okay, so turn around and reset and just leave that class alone. So we'll talk about that at 5 p.m. At 6 p.m., I have stamping techniques with Eve Young, and hopefully she's a wonderful stamper. She does the stamping through the dies, like how you do this, and then you run it through. But before you release it, you start coloring in your dress or whatever. So she's going to talk to us about dies, stamping. I am not a good stamper. I avoid stamping because I don't like the messy stuff on my fingers. I'm a medical person, so I don't like the mess on my fingers. And but when I do want to stamp, then I just want to go crazy and get dirty. Uh, and then I guess I have them down at 7 p.m. name tags, and then we'll go through this little class. Maybe we'll do it together. Maybe I'll just show it, and you guys can put it together when you want. Different name tags. And then we'll talk about the 8 p.m. sell. Okay, so at 8 p.m. we'll talk about the sell and see what people have bought before, what the prices are, what you would buy. That's the end. What would that be on Sunday night? I want to say is the big sell after the event is finished up. So, and that is when the best part. Oh my God, that's when we get to buy. I know. I tell my husband this, and he goes, "You get to buy." Yes, we get to purchase crop at home. 5. I'm so excited to see the box. We do see the box, right? Why am I thinking that we don't? But we do because that's when I saw the Francesca. Yeah, I am so excited for that. You just don't even know. Uh, you have such a special and helpful plan. Well, you are so sweet, Mama Disney. You'll have to tell me what your name is. I'm seeing Mama Disney come up, and I love Disney, so thank you. Um, so we'll talk about shopping. What's the best way to do it? Where's the best place to shop? It's an open forum. If you have a different place that you want to talk about, then we're all open. I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. And what is the other place I buy? Amazon and scrapbook.com. I bought some dies, I think, at is it called honeybee, honeycut, honey, honey something. Uh, okay, and then we'll just have closing thoughts and talk about, how do we want to continue? Hello, how are you? Yes, Mama Disney, you're Maria. Yes, I know Maria. Of course. I have you on my list with orange. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, I love it, Mama Disney. Now I'm just gonna have Mama Disney next to you. Joy, how are you? I can't wait to buy Crop at Home 5. I'm with you, Joy. That is like, yeah, yeah, I know. I can't even imagine. And so, okay, so we'll be closing up things at 9 o'clock, and hopefully we will have feel nice and rejuvenated and have all our questions answered. We're ready to start. Um, create 10. I'm just so excited. I love everything coming up. So let's see how things go. So I'm going to move over to this so I can show you how I made my little dress. So if you want to make it with me on Saturday, you know what supplies I used. That was the other one. I wanted to show you the basic list of what's going on as far as the agenda for the day, 9 Central Time Saturday. You need to have a camera so that we can see you. It's a must. It is one of those things that for me, it's the only kind of safety that I can assure people are talking to each other. It's a small community. We all have security issues, and so for me, if I can see your face, I know that Mama Disney's Maria. So I that's the only way it can go. If you don't have a camera, I understand. Maybe an iPhone, you might be able to see us, and we can see you. Now you don't have to be there the entire 9 hours, 12 hours. You can put us on mute, but I need you to start with us. I need you to show me who you are so that I can keep you on and feel secure that you're listening in or not listening in, whatever you need to do is what we usually do. Okay, so a speaker, a camera for us to see you, and then your questions, and if you want to host any of these hours, if you feel like you want one of these hours, please. Hello, Sue, how are you? I missed where it's located. On Zoom, in your house on Zoom. It's going to be Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and it's a Zoom crop. The link for the Zoom will be on my page, on the Texanas, on the Facebook, the Yellow Roses, on the North Carolina Tar Griffinites, um, but it will be on my page, and that's the only way you can get in. And it doesn't have a security code. You can just go right in. I'm going to leave it very easy, so you don't have to be in a green room when you go in. You just kind of open up and somebody might be talking. So when we have a little break, you can say, "Hey, I'm Sue. Nice to meet you. I'm Sue from Texas," right? I think Sue is from Texas. Your bestie's from California, I think. Okay, so let me show you what you need for the name tag, and that way everybody can go to sleep. I got to go to work tomorrow. I know my schedule got rearranged. So I will show you what I have here, and then we can start. I'm really excited to really see you guys and talk with you because, this kind of conversation. Uh, yes, Sue is from Texas. Thank you. Um, so I want to make sure that we can have a conversation. It's really the YouTube is great. I can talk to the wall, is what I always tell my son and my husband. But it's really nice to have somebody talk back to me. Let me show you my name tag and the dies that I used, and we can go from there. Yes, and if you want to jump in at 6:30 p.m. from California, Mama Disney Maria, yes, whenever you're ready. Are you telling me you want to do the 6 o'clock show, the 6 o'clock uh, hosting? Okay, I won't put you on the spot. Okay, I'm going to move my camera down. All righty. Yes, that was nice. Let's see what we have here. I need to move my camera down so you guys can see what I have. Okay, so I used the dress dice. Okay, you can pick whatever dress you want to use, whatever dress you feel like works for you. I'm perfect. It's whatever you want. I used the gold metallic ink, and it is from the cardstock uh, ivory. It's the ivory cardstock, and it is 1 inch by 7 because it comes in a 5 by 7. So I just cut it up into different spots. Okay. And then I cut out the dress, is right here. And here is one that I have that's already rolled up. And here's another one. So I have two different kind of dresses. One it's short and one is a little bit longer. Okay, so those are the dresses here. Now you don't have to do and cut up your vellum like I did, but I felt like it was a good excuse. You can use plain old regular vellum if you want. I also showed you a sample that I used for one that had acetate on it. Right here, you kind of have an acetate one. I know there's another one around here somewhere. Here, the acetate one. You can also use acetate. Here's acetate, vellum, the feathers and purple from Phoebe, and then a gold. Okay. Whatever colors you want to use, you go crazy with them. The idea here is that more is more and more is better. And I used here 4 layers on the dress, and it's awfully gorgeous, right? And I kind of just pleated them. I know the dress dye shows that you're supposed to, lay it flat, but you know me, I gotta go big. Okay, so there's that one. The little scroll, I used just barely a little bit on the edge for the gold. The ivory little name tag. Okay, and then I used different little letters here for the name on this one. I kind of use the one that has a little bit of a cursive, right? On the big name tag, I use the big by the letter ones, but for this one, I use the smaller one. Okay. And then this is the sample that I was showing you with the little vellum on the edges. Okay. And you end up cutting at least about 2 of the dress back, and then 2 of the little, what do we call her? The corset part, so that she has a little bit more body. When her dress is so many layers, you need more layers on the body part as well to kind of, make it look right? Okay, so this little one here is another one. And then here are my 2 original ones. Okay, so these are 5 by 7 and a smidgen. So they're a little bit bigger. If I go here, it's 7 point, where's Annie Pence when I need her? 1/16. Okay, and the same going up, it's 5 and 1/16. Okay. And then I use the die that comes in class 1 because why not? It's the one for Create. And then you do at least a 1 layer of whatever color you want. You can do the vellum that it comes in our invitation because we didn't get any Francesca paper. Bummer, right? So yeah, the letters, same on this one. This one is a crop. I used shiny paper for the little wings underneath, okay, just to add more texture. This is something I want you to think about. You have matte, you have shiny, you have vellum. Make them all work together, okay? Wear gold and silver and brass all at the same time. Why not? Okay, I know, I'm crazy. So we have this one, and here is my little name. I'm actually gonna make this for Pamela as my sample when we get there. And the dress and this one. So out of this one little, this is my leftovers. Out of the invitation piece, I got 2 dresses out and 2 sets of wings. And when I say a wing, I mean this little piece here, okay? Just that little piece. Now you might want to make her little dress out of that, or you might want to, squeeze 3 dresses with this one. I did 2 big dresses. Which is one for me, and I'm making one for Pamela because she's busy and she can't do it just driving. So I will do that. She's a sweetheart. Okay. So on this one, I have 3 layers. So you cut whatever you want for your layers. I have a gold bow. I think this bow is still a little bit too big, but if you want the big one, or if you want the little bitty one, more, whatever you like, that's what's going on here. Okay. So now on this one, I have a vellum one. And then I have the little gold bow. Now, it's okay if you use the dress that has the score on it, okay? I promise it will not show up. I was looking at this night, when I actually do it on Friday, I'll decide which one of these layers. I just wanted to cut them all up for you so you can see what they look like. This is kind of a green that matches just perfectly our box. I don't know how you feel about the box, but do you want your dress to look just like your box? Wouldn't that be fun if you had a pale green and then your Francesca dress right on top of it? So I wanted to do that with you so that you can see how that works. You have solids, okay? Then this one is one of the pearl ones, okay? The pearl one underneath the pink also looks just beautiful. And then gold, because I like to make it stable. And then the green one, I did 2 green ones because I'll probably finish it up. Nobody's going to see the back but me, but I'm cuckoo that way, and I want the back to be nice and finished. So I will do that. I'll probably put, a handful of magnets in here before I glue it in so that when you put it on your chest, you can add magnets to it and it stays on. I like magnets more than a pin because you don't know what dress you're going to be wearing, and you may not want to put a pin through your gorgeous silk blouse. Because I know everybody's going to be dressed up in their finest tea attire, right? Yes. Okay, so I have cut a couple out, and then we will build them on Saturday, and you can see which ones you like. I kind of think that I will go for these 3 and maybe finish it with the Paris Green 2.0. I know. I'm using it because I said I didn't want to return it. Okay? Because I think that looks really traditional, really perfect. But maybe Pam can tell me what colors she wants. Pamela, call me. I have lots of colors here for you. You need to tell me what color you want, what layers. And a gold bow just because I have lots of them. But you can put pink, green, whatever color you want, okay? So that is it on my side. Let me spin you around and I can see you and talk to you. Okay, so any questions? Let's see if I can look and see if you have any questions for me. Let me bring my little mouse down on my laptop before I let you go. If you have a question, come find me. Oh my, I have lots of people talking. Oh, I'm so happy. I love it. I love it when you guys are like talking to me. I know. I wish there was a way that I could hear you. But what does it say? Search with your voice. Oh, nice. The dress dye is still available. I think it is. I think it is still available. But look, if you can't find the dress dye, let me see. We all played with paper dolls at one time or another. And let me show you what I'm saying. Just make you a circle. Look, it is a circle. And it's a tiny little body on top. Let's get creative. If you do not have a dress dye, I know you have a gorgeous circle dye in your life somewhere, right? You've been contemplating on these dyes. I understand it's hard, but look, if you have somewhere in our life, we have a circle, one of those doilies. Would that not be gorgeous? Okay, so a doily cut in half. What is the little blouse? It's not that much, and once you dress her up with vellum, uh, really, okay, and this is just all little pleated. What I did with those is I kind of just, you kind of just pleat it down like a little fan. That's the other thing. Do you have a fan like this one? This is the French fan, okay? You can make the skirt out of a French fan if you do not have the dye. Now, also, if you do not have the dye, you don't want to make the dress dye, you can make a square one. If you think it's silly that we're making name tags and we're not going to see each other, then don't make one. Just let us be silly and happy and yes, thank you very much. That's all I say. I know. And my stuff back here, I have a habit of leaving things open. I apologize. Anyway, So think about it. If you really want one and you can't get your dress dye, maybe you have a girlfriend that can cut a couple for you and put them in the mail. Okay. Yes, you can do that also. Whatever your little heart, this is the size of a saucer. So, make a circle. I had to do that one time somewhere. I was at the retreat and I had to make a circle and I didn't have my Cricut with me, so I just got a plate and cut a circle. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. If that's something you want to do, it doesn't have to have all the fancy stuff. This is just a little square and little sleeves. Maybe you make the one that doesn't have the sleeves. Okay, so let's see. Anything else? Let me think. Beth, that is a good idea using fan dyes. Yes, the fan dye. Oh my God, that's my little Mexican girl. You saw that? I did a class on this, how to do that inlay with the fan stuff. That is just, oh, that was way fun. Oh my God, Mary Beth. I think that was Beth Murphy. I'm sorry. Um, I was on the beach and the hotel was so nice to me. They got me set up in a cabana and I was teaching a class from the beach. Oh, that was just a dream. I wish you guys were there with me. That would even be more dreamy because the cabana was big enough. Like they would have, yeah, that would have been so much fun. Okay, so let me see. The ballroom, Pat Goodwin. I made a skirt for a dress out of one of the fan dyes and use the top out of the ballroom dancing dyes. Yes, that there you go. That is a fabulous idea, Pat. Uh, one of the ballroom girls, maybe one of the girls that has what are they called? The snarky girls. Oh, that would be real cute. That would be real cute. Oh my gosh, hold on. Wouldn't that be just darling to like have a snarky girl on top of this square? Wouldn't that be fun? I know. That's why I haven't moved on out of class two because I keep pulling out more stuff that I think I need for class two. I know. Okay, so yes, the beach site was awesome. Okay, Dell, I just realized that I have to have the dress dye in my life. I know, Dell. I don't understand why you thought you could get away with not having it, Dell, because you have those beautiful girls that are ballerinas and all kind of stuff. Like you see the little bitty corset girl. She could have like a little mini tutu. Like, wouldn't that be darling? A little mini tutu. She could be the ballerina. What is the girl? I love the snarky girls. Yes, you do, Joy, because I do too. You are after my own heart. A little tutu. What is the nutcracker girl? We can turn her into the nutcracker, right? Um, okay, I'm making sure. I love you too, Dell. You are awesome. Uh, the snarky girls are just the best. I love the one that says, "You're gonna love my present. It's me," or something like that. Or you gave it to me last year. Well, if I gave it to you, then it would have been fabulous. So I would want it back. That's a rule for me. If I give a gift, I have to want the gift to give the gift because otherwise, why would you want it? If I don't want it, why would you want it? Anyway, it was too pricey. Love the snarky girls. I understand, Beth. It was like $60. It's three dresses. Now, if you have the armoire, you might have this dress left behind because the armoire from last year's Create had this dress left behind. Um, Wondering if the rosette, what, let me see, I didn't catch the whole question. Sandra says, wonder if the rosette die embossing folders would make a skirt. Yes, it would be like a little mini skirt, but it would definitely make a skirt. Uh, I have those dies here because I was thinking that I was going to have so much time left over to make rosettes in my life. So like these would be the most gorgeous little ballerina tutu. Dale, do you have these to make ballerina tutus? We need that. We need that. Um, yes. Okay. I'm checking to see if I passed. I made a skirt from the fan. Uh, I'm trying to make sure that I'm missing. Uh, my husband was on Zoom in a Bible study and all had was our tablet and they could see him and he could see them. Can I do that? the way he did. They sent a link. Yes. The link will not be in an email. The link will be on Facebook, and you copy it. You can copy it and email it to yourself, or you can just go into the link from. I'm thinking your iPad can go to Facebook, and you can just go straight into Zoom from there. So I would say yes to that question. Again, I'm not the best at Zoom. I'm just starting. I try to do it, like once a month. Do a Zoom for us, at least once a month, because I get charged like $20 to do the Zoom Pro or something like that. So I figured if we're doing a Zoom once a month, then it's worth our time to hang out with each other. It's kind of like going with girlfriends to go have coffee, is how I see it. Um, and I have girlfriends from all over the place that I can go hang out with and have coffee. Um, Cutting one class a day and enjoying the process. Yes, Joy, but I am stuck on stupid on the class. Uh, I haven't done my bauble for Christmas because I am loving the little one in the middle um, so much. But I'm getting there. I'm going to do it tonight before I close up, or maybe tomorrow during my lunch break. Um, so yes, and class three. Woo! I might need a whole weekend for that. Um, Class three is the creative calendar, and I'm going to turn that thing into a scrapbook. Or maybe it'll be easy. Yes, it'll be easy. Absolutely. Okay, so any more questions? It is close to 9 o'clock at night. Let me go back up here and see if I missed any questions on my side. Wonder if Rosettes. I love the idea of only cutting one class. Yes, I think it's just so the very first time I did crop at home one, I was like worn out trying to do everything in like 2 days, and I thought that was crazy. And then I said, "Oh my gosh, it already starts. It already starts when you start cutting class one. It starts. So enjoy the process, enjoy the confusion, enjoy it all. So, okay. So I will see you guys on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Um, it's going to be so much fun. And just bear with me. I, again, am not a Zoom pro. Just bear with me. We'll try to figure out how to get in touch with trying to do the IT situation. But just take a breath, and we'll figure out how to see each other, okay? So I'm going to see you on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central, on Zoom, on Facebook, okay? Thank you so much. Uh, I'll see you soon. I can't wait to see everybody's sweet little face. I can't wait. Thank you. Bye bye.